you really have to make a decision. Do I want to spend all my time sitting on a chair and in front of a screen, or do I want to be out taking photos? And for me, it's a balance. But every now and then I get a photograph that I really love, and I'll spend the time to make it sing. At least I think it sings. So we've got a basilica in Turkey, and I had this feeling of a place that was steeped in mystery and ancient and all that sort of stuff. And this is what we saw. It was a beautiful bluebird day.
Well, this is what I envisioned.
A friend of mine is a photographer.
Yep.
She's in the front there, and it wasn't quite what I had in mind. But at the time, I've got something in mind.
Okay.
So we've come back to Photoshop, and you can see my end result here. But
beautiful.
I'll just turn off all of these layers, and you can see hiding down the bottom is the photograph that we started
Yep.
with. So the first thing I did is I got rid of our subject.
See ya.
Bye-bye, gone. And then we're ready now to perhaps say, okay, how do I create a bit of mood? So I've added in a few what we call adjustment layers. And an adjustment layer sits over the photograph and just changes it. So this adjustment layer has made it darker. This adjustment layer has just made it lighter in the middle a bit. This one here has changed the colour saturation.
So just adding some depth to the image.
That's right,
Yeah.
so I can change colour, I can change exposure, I can change contrast. And what I'm able to do is I'm able to do it just bit by bit. But that sky is still bugging me a little bit. So even though I've improved the image and I've given it a little bit of
Love.
That's right, I needed another sky. So I was up in Papua New Guinea the year before, and I had this wonderful
I've got the
sky.
most perfect sky just waiting to be used.
Just from the other side of the world. And so we added that sky in and we dropped it in, and you'll see here with the mask. The mask is a very precise mask.
Yep.
And sometimes that's dangerous, sometimes it's not. If you've got a nice easy horizon, you can make a precise mask. So I've got that, I've dropped it in, and then I've adjusted the sky so that the sky matches the feeling that I want. Now, I'm using a Wacom pen, which allows me to paint on my image, so when I'm wanting to lighten an area, a pen is just so natural. It makes the process easier and it's more creative, I find. And it also comes back to your background. I love going to art galleries, I love watching movies, and I get influences. And so then when you look at a photograph, you think, that's a great idea. And so I've got hundreds of ideas running around which say, okay, I can get into this and play around. Because, as I say, photography is all about capture and post-production. Post-production is just as important for me as the capture. You need a good capture to start with, but then, gee, it's a lot of fun.
Then it's all fun.